What is up out there, YouTube fragrance lovers? Thanks for joining me here on my channel. I'm your host for the next several minutes, hopefully, if you stick around and stay, Steven Sturgill. And today, guys, we're looking at a throwback. Well, I'm not looking at all of these guys, which I got at Marshall's for 15 bucks plus tax. I'm going to open this up finally. It's been bugging me. And we are taking a look at Ellis Cobalt. This fragrance was not very popular. I don't remember seeing it in any stores back in 2014 when I believe it is said that it dropped. And I think I know why. I think at that time it was an exclusive at Macy's only. And so if you went anywhere else, you probably were not likely to see it. Now, of course, you can pick it up at some of the discounters online. And also you can even hit up perryellis.com. I believe that's the name of their actual website where you can buy it off the line. So this is a very cute little ultra miniature bottle, but it is a bottle. It's not a vial. You know, so that's kind of cool. This is, how can I say, very divisive. It's got a lot of admirers out there, and it has a lot of haters, and it has a lot of people that are sort of indifferent, and then has another big segment of people that will happily use it to a point, but they're not necessarily proud of it, and it's never going to be their go-to scent, but it's there. They use it once in a while in the spring, fall, slash summer. Or summer, not slash summer. It doesn't make any sense. Let's check it out. So what are the notes? I could not find the note, the nose for the notes. Could not find the nose online for any of the really any of these scents, to my knowledge. I will check again on the main initial one, the Perry Ellis. Where was it? Not the Cobalt. This guy. I don't know if there may be a nose listed for this guy. But so far, I don't think I've found any for any of the other three. I will double check, but I know I didn't find one for Cobalt. I looked pretty hard. If anyone knows out there, please hit me up with a comment or email me. Let me know. Cobalt is, like most of this line, it's a woody freshie with some citrus, or a citrus freshie with some wood thrown in there. And like most freshies, guys, they're not beast mode projection, and they're not gonna last past 4 hours in most cases. They're just not. And in terms of active projection, well, that could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half if you're lucky, depending on your pH and how it actually works on your skin. So, having said this, Cobalt has basically, let's see, it has, so it opens with zesty Italian bergamot, mandarin, and ginger. So we got some orange going on in there. And then in the heart, we get into some rosemary, clary sage, and Mediterranean fig. I'm very excited about the fig because that's not common in most. There's not that many well-known men's fragrances that have the note of fig in them. Always curious to see if that's going to work or not. And then we finally get into sandalwood, cognac wood. Never heard of that before. That sounds way cool. I was just hoping to have cognac in it. Cashmere, which is pretty much just synthetic cashmere. White amber and musk. Again, guys, amber is not actually a real ingredient per se, because although you can make it either through thousands and thousands of years of compression, and you can kind of make a synthetic form of it, but that form is not really, you can't dissolve it in normal solvents or normal perfume type alcohol. So amber is really never going to be an actual real ingredient like fig wood or citrus or lime. They're more going for an amber accord or something synthetic that gives you the impression of amber, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of weird to put an ingredient that actually isn't an ingredient in and of itself, but that's the world of perfume. It took me a while to get my head around that and understand what was actually going on. I encourage you to hit Fragrantica or Wikipedia or any of the other websites if you want to learn more about amber. and why the real stuff cannot actually be used for perfumery, but I digress. I'm going to paraphrase some reviews off a website, and I'm not going to read them verbatim. I don't want to get in any hot water or trouble, and I'm not trying to not give credit where credit's due, but these days you can't be too careful. Anyways, guys, this has often been compared either positively or negatively to Versace's Dylan Blue. Now, one reviewer says this is the younger, fresher broski of Versace Dylan Blue, and it's one of his go-tos. Ooh. Another guy says it's just the opposite, that this is the stupider, uglier half-brother or cousin of Dylan Blue. Another guy likens this to, in many respects, to Calvin Klein's Escape, and not at all that it's a doppelganger. And then also, finally, another guy likens this very, very greatly to Jupe Homme Wild. Yeah, so there's one other thing I wanted to mention. Anyways, their personal takes on this scent is all over the map. One guy says it smells too sweet, it smells too simple, it's so generic, it's so undistinctive. Another guy says that it's poor man's Bleu de Chanel. Another guy says it's literally almost the equal of Bleu de Chanel, but smells a little bit different. Another guy just goes goo goo gaga and said, of course, this guy is talking about his high school days, which kind of tells you a lot about this frag, that, it probably was very popular in high schools, because even at $65 when it dropped in 2014, some of you may have gotten it at the very end of 2013, if I'm not mistaken, the lucky ones or whatever. 100 ml ran $65 at Macy's, so that even then wasn't all of that much compared to $100 bottles, or even north of there, and even a good bit less than $85 bottles. So it wasn't hard to get. Probably a lot more common amongst the younger gen. Anyways, let's just get on with the scent. I'm going to be here all day talking. Very decent mister for a little baby bottle. Okay, got some citrus right off the bat, that is for sure. Oof, let that kind of vape off. I'm definitely getting some of the bergamot and mandarin. A little bit of ginger. A little bit of rosemary and clary sage. A little bit of white amber and musk is coming through. I'm getting some of the cashmere. Just a hint of the sandalwood is coming through. Possibly the cognac wood. I'm not sure if that's maybe blending so well with the sandalwood and the cashmere, and it's not that distinctive to my nose. Am I getting any fig? None that I can detect. Maybe that's more in the dry down. A little bit of mandarin. I can already tell you one good thing. It smells way, 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 way stronger than this Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale Blue, which I pretty much destroyed last week in my review. Sorry, Ferragamo. I love the House of Ferragamo dearly and deeply. Very close to my heart. I consider it like family. Como mi familia, but they did not bring it with that it's just so light and ethereal, and it's non-distinct. Anyways, I'm not trying to get off into that. The point is, At least on the opening, this is a good bit more pungent and in a nice sort of citrusy, woodsy, aromatic, freshy type way. It just simply sort of radiates more smell, more scent. So I give them huge props for that. Huge props, Prairie Ellis. Okay, on the downside, it is a bit generic. It's not ultra distinctive. But, honest to God, smells quite nice. This is not bad at all. This is quite good, actually. And the good thing about it, guys, is that, you know, this is going to smell both the same and a little bit different on each of us because all of our skins and pH is going to react a little differently. We are going to sort of combine with this scent. And so, you know, we're all going to wear it a little bit differently, if that makes sense. I think I'm maybe now getting just a hint of fig, but it's not nearly as much as I wanted it to be. Cashmerean, yes, but it's quite light. I can also tell that this is going to sort of die down quite rapidly to a skin scent. So I think it's probably really good if you don't want something that's going to just loudly project. If you just want something that kind of smells nice on you, but doesn't just actively project into the room, then knock yourself out, you know. You could wear this in the fall, maybe in the spring and the summer. I think it's definitely more of a summer scent personally. But again, like most freshies, this is never going to be beast mode, and it's probably not going to last much past 2 to 4 hours projection, and not a whole lot longer than that, just in terms of actual smellable scent, detectable scent. It's nice. Again, it's quite nice, actually. Smells, I think, higher dollar than what it is. But, again, it's not that distinctive. Projection's quite poor. Although, you know, I can smell it without touching my nose to the skin, so it's not the worst projector I've ever been around, but it's pretty bad. Longevity, as a skin set, I don't know, but I'm told it's quite good. So, yeah, you know, a very decent cheapie. You can pick this guy up for, I think, as little as $15 to $20 for the larger bottle. So check it out. If you're into that type of stuff, knock yourself out. That's going to wrap it, guys, for today. And we'll see you next time. Spray often, spray well, and live life on your terms. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace. I'm out.